What's been the mood and what's been accomplished in the first week or so of the official practices?
Yeah, I mean, it's been super fun. We've been going really, really hard. The competitiveness is already at a high level. So I think that's something that we're going to hang our hats on this year, is just how hard we can compete. And then we're just trying to, gel at this point. I feel like we have the skill level. Now we just need to get the chemistry down and figure out kind of the scheme of everything. But it's super fun. It's super competitive. And, who doesn't love to play basketball? So
for returning players like yourself, how big of a change is the scheme, the philosophies of previous years compared to this year?
Yeah, I mean, the lingo is different. A lot of the scheming that we're doing is a little different. The defensive scheme is a lot different. So for us returners, it's been fun to, get a whole different look at, what the NBA style kind of ran offenses and defense. So, both sides of the ball are really different than last year. But a lot of the returners are excited, myself particularly, just with the skill level we have, the way we can pass the ball, and how aggressive we're playing.
What's the biggest difference offensively for you?
For me is just the amount of movement there is, and then the freedom we have to kind of play off each other. It's been really fun, and when you guys have somebody like Dallin and Jager to really pass the ball like they do, it's really fun for me as a shooter. So it's going to be a fun year.
You talk about the competitiveness. Are there different guys that emerged in different days, or are there people that are kind of every day being the man?
Yeah, I mean, every day I feel like there's always somebody that's really, at the top. And Dallin's really the person right now that's we're all trying to, keep up with. He's a fighter, he's a competitor, and he sets the tone every single day. So it's really fun to have, experienced guys and then guys that just turned 18 on the team. So we're trying to mold a couple of people, but it's really fun, and every day again is competitive. Every day is a gauntlet on the court, so it's awesome.
As a veteran of the team, how has it been trying to get the young guys up to speed, and then also getting everyone who's new to come in and gel with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the coaches are talking to me and Dallin, especially just about it starts with us. So we can't cut corners. We can't not talk on a defensive play or an offensive play. We have to set the tone and the example every single day for these young guys, because if they see us doing it, they're going to replicate it. And then it just comes down to how fast we can build that chemistry, both on the court and off the court. So we're doing a ton of stuff off the court right now, just to kind of build that chemistry. And then the young guys are awesome. They're super talented. So if they can get that experience down, it'll be a really fun year.
Of these newcomers, which have been kind of stuck out to you or impressed you? And don't say all of them.
That's fair. I mean, all of them do, really, though. It's a really unique team, and something that I was really surprised about is, we have guys like Jager, Cannon, and Mo, and, everybody that's coming in, and they're all really highly recruited guys, but their character matches their highly recruited level, so it's a really unique position for me to be one of the oldest guys on the team, but to be able to still have a really good relationship with these young guys, and that they don't come in with any attitude. They're coming in to learn. They're coming in to get better just as much as all of us. So it's really unique to be able to play with those guys.
How's the skill set of a young guard like, Elijah helping you as a shooter?
Elijah's so fun to play with too. He's another guy that I love. My wife actually loves him a ton because he just comes up, and the first thing he saw me and her at a store, and he ran up to her and just shook her hand. He's like, "Hi, I'm Elijah. What's your name?" So just, again, the character is super unique that he has, and he's one of the few people that can really push the ball in transition, really get downhill, really, really explosive. It's funny because me and Mo always laugh. We'll get done with the 2.5 hour practice, and Elijah will come up and try and do a windmill dunk after practice and stuff. We're like, hey, just wait till you're a senior, The legs won't be feeling that good. But, yeah, he's really, really athletic, really talented, and can really see the floor. So
what's been your reaction to the buzz around BYU basketball coming into this year? This whole offseason, headlines been dominated by this team. What's been your reaction as someone who's been around the park for a little bit?
It's awesome. It's super fun. I mean, every single time you go outside of this facility, I feel like there's another person saying, I can't wait for the season to start. I can't wait to see you guys out on the court. And And for us, it's awesome. I'm really excited to have the young guys or the guys that haven't played in the Marriott experience the level of energy the Rock can bring, the sold out crowd. So they're already excited. They're excited for Marriott Madness on Thursday, where it's open to the whole public. So that's gonna be awesome to be able to play and just feel the energy of the crowd. So
Are you guys embracing the lofty expectations people are creating for you guys before it begins?
Yeah, I mean, last year I feel like a lot of people didn't have a lot of expectations for us, and then I feel like we really surpassed those expectations. And this year, we just have that expectation already set. But again, we're taking it day by day, little by little, trying to get better. So it's just the Atomic Habits book. You just get 1% better every single day, and eventually you'll get there. So again, we're just trying to figure out the scheming, and we're letting the competitive drive of this team kind of take over.
Staying on the topic of buzz, you obviously were recognized as a top 10 shooter in the country. Let's talk about the work ethic, all the time that you just put into earn an accomplishment like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I'm super excited for this year. I'm excited to play again with these guys that can really pass the ball and really spread the floor. And then I've just been working with all these coaches, and it's really unique to be able to take what I thought I knew about shooting and complement it with what they know about shooting. So this whole offseason has just been a ton of footwork stuff, a ton of mental shooting drills to help in games and stuff like that. But I'm super excited for this year, and I'm just excited to play with these guys.
I don't know if you know, but just initial reactions when you see BYU season tickets for men's basketball.
I mean, I saw that today, and I was like, wow, this is going to be an incredible year. And I'm just super excited to have the fan base that we have, that much love, and to complement it with the guys on the team and how much we love each other. So it's going to be an electric year, and I'm just excited to for October 30th and then November 5th. So let's go.
What were areas of focus with the strength staff to get ready for this year? Kevin Young talks so much about NBA program modeling it. What were areas of focus with Coach Davey in his second year, and areas for you guys in getting ready this season?
I mean, I feel like just in terms of our coaching staff, we have an NBA level coaching staff, which is just amazing. Wiz redid the whole weight room, so hopefully you guys can see it. But just with recruiting stuff is awesome. And then we just did a ton of stuff with our body work. Conditioning was a huge level of focus, and then just getting in, taking care of your business. And so that's something that kind of just emphasizing every single day is getting stronger. Wiz calls it his Giannis workout, so hopefully we can start to match that mold, but it's going to be awesome.
When you guys went to the BYU football game, what was the reaction of some of the newcomers, specifically Jager, to football, for one, and then just the crowd, the Rock, all that?
Yeah, I don't know who was more excited, the players or the coaches. They were pretty pumped about the Rock as well. But it was super funny because there was a point in the game where Kansas State fumbled it. And so I was like, oh, that's a fumble. And Jager was like, what's a fumble? And I was like, okay, pretend like you're the point guard and you just turn it over. He goes, oh, that's not good. But yeah, it's super fun to teach these guys just, what football is, and then just to see how excited they are. Every single time the cannon goes off when we do something or, score a touchdown, he always freaks out for a second, but it's super fun to, get them into this atmosphere and this level of energy.
What do you think?
Last question.
What do you think Jager's strength is right now offensively?
Every single thing. He can really pass it. He can really, really shoot it, get to the hole. His level of leadership is picking up a ton too, and he just sees the floor in a whole different way than a lot of us. So it's been really fun to, we'll do a play and then he'll come up to me and be like, okay, let's try this and it'll work. And then we'll do another play and we'll be like, let's try this and it'll work. So he's just super, super smart, super talented, and you guys are just going to love him. He has the funniest personality ever, so I'm excited for you guys to get to know him. Thanks, guys.